right, today we're going to be working on the stairs. I always think of movement as something that should be very practical because we live in a world that is incredibly sedentary. Although I love me some fancy yoga poses, for most people it's just not practical. It's not doable, it doesn't fit into their schedule, and unless they're going to their yoga mat or yoga studio or the gym, it's really hard to see the connection between putting your foot on your head or standing on your head and improving your everyday life function and well-being. So I want to show you something that you can do at home on your stairs. Now, although I don't advise playing on the stairs, I do see them as a great tool and a great prop to help you improve your fitness. Okay, so I have my shoes off, which is always advisable. We just got new carpet on our stairs, which is great. If you have hardwood floors and your stairs are a little bit more sensitive to your feet, or your feet are more sensitive to your stairs, you may want to put on a soft shoe. Let's just start out. I'm holding onto the railing securely. Come to the edge of the step to where just the ball of your foot is on the step. Not your heel, not your arch, the ball of the foot. And we're going to alternate like we're stamping our heels into the step beneath. Keeping your body nice and tall, belly strong. Up tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, drop down through one heel, and then pop all the way up, super high. So you're actually coming higher than the step. And then down. So we're going to do 5 on this side. 2, 3, your foot might scooch a little bit. 4, and 5. Whew, I can feel that. Okay, opposite one, I'm going to sink. There's the stretch. The key is to go as low as your heel will let you. And then up 1, all the way up like you're a ballerina. And down. 2, we're not locking the knees. Keep the quad nice and strong. 4, so this is like full range. As low as you can go, last one, and 5. Now we're going to do double. So I'm sinking. Now before we do anything, as you sink into your heels, notice what the rest of your body wants to do, particularly what your legs want to do. Are they trying to roll in? Can you keep your legs pointing forward, the inner arches, the inner ankles from collapsing? So I really feel the tightness more on my outer calf. So I'm trying to really focus on staying super long through that point of my calf. And just nice, long, deep breathing. This is actually something that I often do whenever I walk up the stairs. My office is downstairs, the rest of my house is upstairs. And so as I come up the stairs, I usually come to the top, and then I sink my heels and I give myself a couple of breaths. So this is a way that you can sneak a movement like this in. Okay, now we're going to lift and lower. So coming all the way up without rolling my legs in or out. I'm keeping my legs very neutral. And then bring it all the way down and try to lift your toes. And then all the way back up and all the way back down. Now again, your feet are probably going to scooch slightly, so just shift them. Okay, we're not trying to be perfect here. We're trying to be very functional. If you have plantar fasciitis, if your arch is hurt, if you have calf pain, you might be feeling this on the fronts of your shins, your anterior tibialis area. If you grip or walk on the outside edges of your feet, welcome to the much needed practice of calf work. And so I'm just lifting and lowering, but I'm trying to find my end range. Okay, that's the key. I'm not just dropping, it's like, ooh, it's tight. I'm seeing how far I can sink, 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 keeping my body upright. I'm definitely not leaning back. I'm holding on securely, and then coming all the way up. So let's do about 5 more here. If you were just to do this at home, I'd say, can you get 10 in? Can you get 15? Can you get 20? Trying to find that end range. If you have knee pain, if you have shin splints, you need to be working through your calves because that soleus muscle in your lower leg is underneath what we call our calf muscle, and that can definitely be causing some restriction and pain. So let's just do 1 more. I told you this is not fancy, but this is definitely going to make a huge difference in how you feel. Whew, okay, shake out the legs. Now that our lower body is warmed up, standing nice and tall, take 1 foot and step it down 1 or 2 stairs. So I'm going to go for 2 stairs. And so now I'm in a little bit of a lunge. I'm actually gonna go up a stair so that you don't see just the handlebar. All right, same thing, ball of the foot on that lower step. So I'm 2 steps down. Sink the heel as much as you can. Square your hips forward. And now I'm gonna lunge with my hips. So it actually might work even better for you to have that foot on the top step because I'm gonna scooch, scooch, scooch. And as I scooch, now I'm in my lunge. Use your hand, the hand of the back leg, roll that hip forward so you can square. So as I lunge, I'm pushing into my lower heel. I know you can't see it. Belly is super strong. I can actually pull up on that fascia and I can create a better stretch. My focus is to lunge into my hip, not to lunge into the knee, which is where a lot of people go wrong in yoga. They think, oh, I gotta go deeper. And I think deeper is a really, really deep lunge, but it's really about a deep sensation. I can feel this in my ankle, I can feel this in my arch, I can feel this all the way up into my hip. I can bring one arm up off. I'm not letting go. We're on the stairs. I'm not letting go of the railing. And I'm just gonna breathe here. Reach even more. Your arm is an extension of your hip pocket. So if my hip is tight, the more I reach, the more I'm gonna stretch like I'm untucking my shirt. 2, 1, drop it down. Shake out that lower leg. I do a lot of walking, and so my ankles, my calves, my arches get tight pretty easy, and so that is like a mega stretch. I'm slowly doing this for myself today, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna videotape it. All right, here we go, let's try the opposite side. So opposite foot comes up, top step. I'm gonna scooch it forward. Look at your back foot. It's not turned out. So tightness does funny things to us, and it's not just about coming into the yoga pose, it's how our body actually comes into it and then making those adjustments. Scooch the back foot. So we're on the ball of the foot again, where that heel is hanging off, just like before. Re-square. So if you have SI joint issues, that should help alleviate that. Nice and tall, belly is strong. Now remember, I'm not lunging with my shoulders. I'm not even lunging with my rib cage, okay? I'm trying to lunge in my hip pocket. And as I come forward, sinking, there I go, let go, and sink into the back heel as you come into your lunge. So nice and tall, there's that hip pocket stretch. Just nice, calm breathing. You got this. What if you just popped one of these movements in to your day? And just nice, calm breathing. I don't know about you, but like I've got it in my head that everything has to be like in this box. These special little boxes, the exercise box, the yoga box, the eating healthy box. And what we're doing is we're making it more difficult for ourselves to be healthy. So just breathe here. Sink into the back heel, relax the toes. Up long, through, all the way to the fingertips. Breathe. And then drop the arm down. Whew, I can feel that. Shake out the legs. That is intense, right? Okay, come up off the steps. Hey there. Come up off the steps. We're gonna shift this just a little bit. I don't know what's on my floor, so you never know, okay? So bear with me. There we go. I'm gonna grab hold of the railing now. And as you grab hold of the railing, step, step, step your feet back and sink your hips. Hold on. Let's go here. I'm going to edit this. There we go. All right, step 2, we're gonna grab hold of the railing. And if you don't have a railing, you can use the edge of your counter or the lip of your sink, works just as great. So now grab hold, my hands are about shoulder's distance, my feet are gonna end up closer than my hips, and sink your hips back as you sink your head down. Now bend the knees a little bit, move your booty around, try to get a good stretch, really sink into the underarm. Long, deep breathing here. actual cat suit that we all live in, can get a little bit of some release. So I'm sinking from one shoulder, kind of pressing into the underarm, and then alternating to the opposite. And then bend your knees, roll up through the back, so get that stretch. Whew, let's turn around. Step your feet a little closer towards the railing, and then lean into your chest. This is like Titanic all over again. Just calm breathing. I'm trying to sink more into my sternum, which is the center of your chest, than my belly. There's a good pec stretch. Great job. So remember, not everything you do has to be fancy in that little box. What you do can be functional and purposeful and help you feel better wherever you are. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and if you loved this video, leave a comment and let other people know that they should be watching too. Bye.